Hello everyone. I'm here to specifically mention about the marketing management class which was taken by Professor Dinesh Sharma. It covered many crucial aspects for us, mainly about the strategy, building the brand portfolio, and serving to the customer needs besides importance of the market research. And out of the entire session, I would say that staff AI case study was one of the crucial one. Also, there is other reason because being from the healthcare background, I could correlate with this case study more closely. I remember about the Carl Anderson's mentioning in his case study that it really was important for saving the lives, which prompted him to prepare such an application which was matching the physicians with the hospital staffing requirements. The shortage of physicians was the key issue which the healthcare industry was facing, mainly the small and the medium scale hospitals. And this became a very critical aspect when it comes to saving patient lives, because there was an issue in operating rooms, in ICUs, where there was a need for the trained staff. Use of AI really came forward and helped them as an opportunity in healthcare of carrying out the clinical quality, improving the clinical quality, and improvising on the values for the patient and the plan sponsors. The other aspect which really came, I would say, forward was about the lessons learned in how your decision-making process can help you in today's day-to-day life as a professional. That no product is perfect. It is definitely good to start with and have a product, but the needs are dynamic, and one needs to kind of adapt and change as per the requirement and the needs which are there in with the customers or in the market. So implementation of these strategies of changing the needs really helps to correlate with what we do in our day-to-day activity. And specifically, I remember the two approaches which were elaborately touched upon was a single sale of the product to decide on, or to give a service-based solution on a subscription fee basis to the hospitals. So that aspect we see today that there are two different segments of the market which would like to have a different modules or the product in a different form. So this was very well covered in this case study, and it really helped in kind of building the confidence in today how we approach it. There were a couple of theoretical aspects which kind of can be today very well taken to the practical life scenario. One of them which we understood from this case study was that rapid market introduction is important. Once you are confident and you have a product, you need to immediately kind of go into the market and try and build the scale, because there would be other competitors which will try to copy and grow in the scale before. So it's very important that you kind of take the first step and try and improvise on it as quickly as possible, so that the others are kind of kept chasing. The other aspect is the options for growth and the choices what you make as you go along. The improvisation based on the need is important, but then you need to give a proper thought to it. Okay, what is relevant to your strategy, and how you would like to carry forward this and add to your strategy going along. Having said that, the theoretical models definitely kind of give you a start to begin with, but as you go along, you might not find a single thing which is kind of helping you or working out. It's a combination of things which you have to try and see what really fits in. Specifically, you need to measure what is really the impact which is coming up, both financially as well as clinically, being a healthcare product. So what is really the growth rate, what is the total size of the market segment. Such enablers or inputs really help you to kind of decide on your boundaries and limits of where you need to go, how far you need to go in this particular area. The key challenge which I really enjoyed reading and working during the case study was about a new product which is kind of being placed in the market. It's a disruptive one, so there is no benchmark or initial competitor outcome which is present or available for you, both clinically as well as financially. And the willingness to pay for the customer is what needs to be measured. So that's kind of very I would say tricky exercise, and it's a competing world per profit, so nobody would like to kind of give you what really is their willingness to pay for things which is helping them to solve the problem. So getting that outcome really is a fun, I would say, as you go along, and that's where the market research and the data in terms of the data analytics really helps you to give or begin with where to start from, okay, what would be your limits, and between that where you would like to really stop. No product is a perfect, as we know, and we need to kind of tune and modify as we go along. It is not an easy path or a journey, I would say. It's definitely one of the most difficult ones, but the key element here is that you have the tools available in terms of measurement, in terms of adaptation, which this course helps you to build or groom you of what really are the aspects which you should look for and focus as you go along. There are a couple of key learnings and the influences which are a strong takeaway is about make a meaningful use of the technology. That is what really works. That is what really kind of connects with your customers, and when you kind of try and solve their problem, you can see in their eyes of how it has helped you to gain what you really wanted at the end of the day. So measuring the performance is one of the key aspect here. So it's the competition also which teaches you in terms of learning, in terms of possible substitutes which are there. So that's where your strategy can be improvised and perfected from the competition's learning as well. In terms of knowledge gained from the case study and the benefits we derived, yes, it has helped today build the confidence really to set right the directions, because maybe in the past the mistakes which we made didn't really give us where we were going wrong. So this helps us to improvise on our approach, and the early learning is very, very important, because if things are not working, then you can come back to the drawing board, adapt your changes and redo or go with your differentiation in the market with a different approach altogether. So this is very important in my view. The most valuable aspect from the case story which I derived in terms of the real world application would be the meaningful use of the technology and having the core value of saving lives, because this is what keeps us going, and however harsh the headwinds may be, it really kind of keeps the team together, and the approach, the confidence in the approach, which can be further used to penetrate in the market.